Man, I still got the jitters from that electrical shock I got from that light switch. Woo. Turned the breaker off, took the outlet, switch outlet apart, and found out the one of the wires was loose in there and hitting the ground wire. Woo. It's almost like I had like 10 pounds of coffee or something like that. Got me the jitters. So here is our trailer that I don't think I've used really yet. Figure I'd give it a good wash off, and I also taken the rails off so I can go ahead and load the egg pallets on here. I want to give it a good wash because I haven't used this trailer. This dirt's been on here for ages. Who knows what is actually on here, and I want to make sure it's nice and clean for delivering eggs. There, that should do it. Let's go gather up some eggs. As for what I'm going to do later on after the eggs and take care of that, the straw price is going up, so I may let the straw sit there. And so I'm thinking I'm actually might go ahead and grab the combine harvester, head over and start harvesting some of the canola. Yeah, put that into storage because that canola price is dropping, and then let's keep an eye on the price of straw when that kind of stops. Then maybe I'll go clear up some straw and go ahead and deliver that on down to the store. And that. And this is where a second tractor could come in handy because I don't have to keep attaching and detaching my equipment just to use the forks or whatever. I'm very excited about bringing these eggs on down for delivery. I don't have to get them on there too square because I only got 2 pallets here. Probably shouldn't be putting the weight on the back of the trailer like this. Oh, not out yet completely. There's the red tips of my forklift. And Ronnie the Rooster's coming over to see what's going on. Yep, taking your eggs. Just be thankful I'm not taking you. Actually, what I might do is leave that right on there because I may have to sell them. I'm not sure the sell point's going to be... I don't know if he'll take it off the trailer or not at this sell point. And also strap these in. Yeah, I'm starting to think with all this driving around this ditch and everything from the earthquake a while ago. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe time to put up something like a cross section or something like that. So I have to start thinking about how to approach that. I have an idea and a diagram back at the cabin. That cabin has been a nice addition. It allows me to relax in a comfortable bed, check on my laptop for farming equipment, and also draw sketches for doing things around the farm as well. Future plans. Right now my future plan is getting these eggs to the market while the price is good. Watch the money rocket up. And who knows, maybe in the near future be able to buy some more new equipment. Alright, so here we go. Just shy of $7,000 in the bank account at the moment. Well, already there's just a little over 10 grand from a non-full pallet. Yep, not going to register, huh? Oh well. I also got my bucket shovel down here that I need to go ahead and grab. Actually, what I might do, instead of taking the trailer off at the moment... Nah, I'm going to because I got to take that shovel anyways. Let me detach that. Attach that, put this pallet on the trailer, grab the other one, then I'll detach my forks onto the trailer, grab the bucket, make my trips count, I hope. So I'm going to have to stack these a little bit more neatly. Of course, when I say neatly, I mean just get it on there and hope for the best. And I didn't park the trailer in the best location. Let me go on the other side. Is that enough to grab that? Looks like it is. I'll get it on the ground after I sell them. Be a little bit lighter. $16,000. Thank you, chickens. So we went from 7 to 34. Square that up. Man, we'll have to get used to doing pallets again. I don't know if that's going to be strapped in or not. Hopefully it is. But anyways, just have to drive back slowly. Hopefully those straps got it on. Grab our new bucket. Be able to clean out the sheep, the chickens, and also pick up some silage. Now it's time to head back to the chickens, drop off the pallets, swap the bucket around. Maybe I won't swap the bucket around right away. Maybe the first thing I'll do is I'll bring the trailer back to where the chickens are. Head over to the sheep, clean them out, clean out the chickens. Then I'll swap around the bucket with the pallet fork. And then get back to working in the field. Well, I did not realize when these pallets are empty, they're rather light, so you can go ahead and just pick them on up. And no, the strap does not work holding down the pallet forks. They were sliding and wobbling all the way back to the chicken coop. Down nicely. I said nicely. Get it nice and even. Yeah, I think I'll bring the trailer back to the farm, park it into the shed, then I'll come back down with a bucket, clean up the chicken and sheep that way. No sense of detaching the trailer, just to reattach it again and bring it back to the farm, which is just over here. Who knew that sheep could be so messy? Alright, let's put this feed back into their trough. And the animals are taken care of for the rest of the day. And actually, probably they're set for quite a few days. I really don't have to come down and clean them out that often, but I just want to make the sheep at home just because they've only been here for a day or so. Yeah, my plan for here, yep, I think it's going to work. I just need to cut down some trees, make some nice little planks with a table saw that I have. But in the meantime, yep, got to keep driving around. I don't want to get down in there and get stuck. Then I have to go borrow the class tractor again at the shop. Probably a good thing that I'm harvesting this field this afternoon. This way the weather's been recently. Who knows? It could start raining again for another 3 or 4 days, and yeah, this crop will just be sitting here, and I'll be missing out on maybe selling a good amount of crop. But yeah, also I'm starting to dream of maybe a bigger harvester. This has taken me a while to get this field done. I got so many other things I could be doing as well, but yeah, all alone. All alone. So someone's got to do, I got to do everything. It's just taking me a while to harvest the field. I need to pick up the straw. I need to replant the fields. I need to go around and start cutting up some trees. There's so many thoughts. Yeah, every time I'm unloading the combine, I'm getting my tablet out and just looking at. I was looking at harvesters for a while, just trying to figure it out. I'm like, it's not really doable. It's not doable at all. I mean, I'll get a decent amount for this to help it towards it, but by the time I upgrade to the combine that I could afford if I were to sell this and the money I have and the money I may get, it's not that much of an upgrade to even bother. So, plus there's other things I need. I mean, this combine does fine. It's just I prefer a bigger header. I knew when I made this field, I thought the field might be just a little bit on the big side for what I have here on the farm, but I mean, it gets the job done if I got all day, which technically every day I got all day. But yeah, when you got a lot of other things that you could be doing as well, it just grinds on you a little bit. I don't mind the harvest. I like the money I'm going to be getting from the canola. It's just a matter of the process needs to roll along a little bit faster. And for the future of this farm, of course, I'm going to have more fields. I plan on bigger fields. So yeah, but the good thing that made me a little bit excited about today is, we've had the chickens for a while. I think we started with like 10 chickens. It took a while to build up that many eggs. But now we got 40 chickens. So they're going to start producing eggs faster and faster, which means days like this morning, where I got a good chunk of change. I think it was like, 28? Did we end up with like $28,000 from the chickens? I can go ahead and check. Let me whip up the tablet here. Finances. Oh, where are we here? Yeah, 27,000. Not too bad. And of course, now we also got sheep. They're producing wool. It'll take them a while for them to get going, but once they start rolling along, and every 4 days or so we'll get a new sheep, which means they'll start, maybe then every 3.5 days we'll get a sheep, and more wool. Feeding the sheep is not going to be an issue. We got tons of grass. But another thing I would like to get into on this farm is, what was it, like maybe almost about a month ago at this point, we went to, what was this other farm called? Sussex Farms? We did kind of like some pellets. I wouldn't mind getting into some of that. Now I kind of need to keep track of the combine. I don't want to make sure I overfill it. Canola is a little bit more worthy than the wheat I ran over this morning, so I don't want to do that again. When I first started harvesting the field, I was just making one trip around, unloading it to the trailer. Even though the combine wasn't full, I was more than half full. I said, well, I can't go around twice. Now I'm trying to go around twice, and I'm going to be close enough to where I know I can go around twice now before I have to unload the combine. But the way it's going, I may actually have to unload the trailer before I get done finish harvesting this field, which is fantastic, which means over 20,000 liters of canola. Yeah, the tray looks like it's almost half full. I probably am going to call it an early day today once I get done, just because the electrical shock I took a few hours ago. Yeah, I still feel like I got like tons and tons of caffeine in me or something. Luckily that, it didn't knock me out or anything like that, because, what am I to do? I mean, even if I do get hurt, I don't know what would happen. It's not like I can, I don't know, just put a letter in the mailbox saying, need help. I wonder if I send a message down to the store, what would happen? Although I am going to inquire at the store, since it seems like they can get, if they can give me paint and nails to build things and all this stuff, I remember seeing vending machines at the store, so I wonder if they can get their hands on some food once in a while, which would be nice. I like to use some of what the farm can supply me for food to save on cash, but sometimes a man sometimes needs barbecue sauce on his chicken or what have you, something other to drink other than water all the time. So I'm running out of coffee grounds. And it's been a while since I got any groceries from the farm owner. So I've been reusing coffee grounds for the past few days. So maybe when I get done today and I get back to the cabin, I'll send the store like a grocery list and with a question mark. Then all I have to do is kind of keep track of the balance of the farm. If the balance changes, then I know they've withdrawn the money because they purchased said groceries that are requested. But I am hoping, as the farm progresses here, yeah, I think the next few things I do need to buy. Yeah, I know. I definitely the next thing I'm going to buy, because it's been on my mind for a long time, is a weeder, just to help the production of the yield of the field. And then I might be looking at a bigger tractor, only because the Fendt that we have does well enough. But what I would like to do, there is a mower out there to where I can put like a butterfly mower on the front along with our other mower, and I can get a bigger swath as I go around and collect it. The problem is this Fendt tractor is not going to have enough horsepower or wattage to supply power to all that equipment. I mean, the butterfly mower, the front mower, the loading wagon, that Fendt tractor just ain't going to quite I mean, it does okay now with what it has, but I can tell adding anything more to it is definitely going to strain it. There are some really nice tractors on the market, but yeah, that's kind of out of my price range. I mean, the thing I would like to do is just buy one really large tractor, so I don't have to worry about it in the future. I mean, I hate to buy a tractor that's just big enough to do what I need to do, and then down the road it's like, well, now I like to do this, but that one doesn't have the horsepower, and have to kind of swap it out. I mean, I guess I could trade in tractors and stuff like that, but I don't know. First things first, I think maybe when I sell the straw, I don't think I'm going to have enough straw to earn that much cash to buy the weeder. But I'm thinking by the time these fields hit weeds again, because I'm shy by about 10 grand on buying that weeder at this point. So give it another day. The property income of the windmill should be enough. Selling the straw that we're going to have here, that's going to help out. So we should be able to have the weeder, I would say, by tomorrow. Fingers crossed. And then I can start saving up for whatever my next purchase is. So I think I just got to focus on what I definitely need next, which is definitely a weeder. A sprayer would be nice, but then I got to buy herbicide all the time. So yeah, I think this weeder is, and plus the weeder is cheaper than a decent sized sprayer. And also, by getting a brand new tractor that's a little bit bigger, I would like to get GPS on it, because I do know when the crop grows rather tall and the weeds hit the field, it may be hard to see the weeds inside the crop. So having GPS to know where you've been over would be rather nice as well. Speaking of weeds, those will be at stage 2, and a weeder is not going to take care of weeds in stage 2. Oops, I'm cutting that angle way too tight. So I already have a full trailer of canola from that field. Put that in the storage, because what's that price dropping to at this point? It was dropping. Keep in mind on the straw, that price is $40 and still rising. And canola, well, it stopped dropping down to $5.68. So it was at $7.50-ish the day before. But yeah, we're getting a pretty darn good yield off this field for canola. I'm liking that quite a bit. We'll have to keep in mind that this harvest on this field here takes up, well, about 4 to 5 hours, give or take, right around in there. But the good news is, they put 21,000 liters of canola into the silo, and it's not going to be quite a full trailer, but good enough. I think we might end up with like 35,000 liters of canola in total off this field. A field that was not weeded, but it was limed and had 2 stages of fertilization in it. So other than the weeding, yeah, I mean, that's, and the store has a help page on their site to kind of show help crop production, and they say getting rid of the weeds in a field will increase the yield by 15%. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going to be saving the money for a weeder. I'm just trying to figure out at that point. I mean, I only have 4 fields, and a couple of them are rather, I mean, the one in front of the shed is rather small, so I guess I can say I got 3 fields. It's just finding the time to do all this stuff and then trying to get farm work done on the side as well. But it's time to bring all the stuff back. I'm going to give the combine a good wash because we're done with the combine for a couple of days at least. Get the grain into the silo. Keep an eye on the price. Hopefully tomorrow the price will be good. And with like 35,000 liters of canola, if I can sell that at a decent price, I might get 25 grand for it, which would be fantastic. I'll bring the combine back first since I'm in it, then I'll run back to this tractor, get the tractor, put that into the silo. Yeah, I need to start making a road around here or something, because trying to find my path through the trees in a certain area is getting more difficult because, I don't know. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. Nice open space right there to go on through. Yeah, wash the combine, put that away, get the grain into the silo, and since it's right around dinner time, I guess I'll go in, have a little bit something to eat, and then maybe I'll keep it in my eye on the price of straw. Maybe I'll go ahead and sell the straw this evening as well. Shouldn't take too long with the straw. It's just a couple fields over there, that small one over there, that one there, a couple trips. At least get it done. That way tomorrow I could either seed or, well, seed, because that's the only jobs I got left.